This headstone belongs to William Carl Henderson. William was born on December 7, 1857, in Vienna, Missouri. He was the first of 12 children born to William and Delilah Huffman Henderson. William grew up in Maries County, Missouri. His father worked as a farmer and his mother worked as a housewife. On October 22, 1878, when William was 20, he married 16-year-old Mary Ann Reagan. Together they had 10 children. During the time William's first 3 children were being born, his mother gave birth to 2 more of his siblings, and she was in her 40s at this point. I'm not sure what happened to William's parents, but they both passed away 1 month apart from each other at the ages of 45 and 50 in 1888, only 6 months after having their last child. Some sort of illness would be my guess. William and Mary lived in Maries County, Missouri, where he worked as a farmer and she was a homemaker. At the age of 42, William had moved his family to Jackson Township in Ozark County, Missouri. William passed away on May 10, 1908, at the age of 45. I couldn't find any information on his cause of death. 2 years after William's death on the 1910 census, his widow, Mary, was living with her mother and her 5 children, whose ages ranged from 19 to 4 years old. 10 years later, on the 1920 census, 57-year-old Mary is living with 51-year-old Charles James, and they state they are married. Mary passed away in 1936. Even though she had remarried, she was buried next to William. Her obituary also listed her last name as Henderson, not James, and made no mention of him, so the couple may have split up before her death. William is buried at Henderson Cemetery in Douglas County, Missouri. The land the cemetery sits on was deeded to the county in 1926 by R.H. and Maggie Henderson, and it was named Henderson Cemetery at that time. R.H. was William and Mary's oldest son. William had been buried in his plot for 20 years when this happened, and he wasn't the first burial. A 4-year-old named Roland Holt in 1879 is the oldest marker. William is buried next to his wife Mary and his daughter Grace. I also cleaned both of their headstones and will post those videos soon. William's stone has a lot going on. At the top is a Bible, which for that time period in this area indicates he was a Christian. The picture below the Bible shows heaven's gates opening, which symbolizes the afterlife and the deceased person's soul entering into heaven. On one side of his headstone, we found a small symbol with an axe and wedge crossed with the initials MWA between them. This shows William was a member of the Modern Woodmen of America. This fraternal organization was created to provide insurance benefits to a family after the father or husband died. The axe represents industry and the wedge symbolizes power. The MWA is tied to the markers shaped like trees. His epitaph at the bottom reads, "Come ye blessed. The golden gates were open wide. A gentle voice said come, and angels from the other side welcomed our loved one home." This is the only photo I was able to find of William. It is of him and Mary with 7 of their 10 children. It was labeled, standing left to right, Grace, Unknown, Mary, and Robert. Sitting is William holding Minnie. Between them is James, and Mary is holding Emma. I think the unlabeled girl is Bertha, since she was the only child they had older than Robert. Emma is a baby in the photo, and she was born in 1894, so my guess is this was taken late 1894 to 1895. This is the photo I took before cleaning it, and here is the after photo that I took 4 months later. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.